here, I'm here to ensure Terry Jr. is in a safe environment. Happier family. In Jesus' name.
I ain't gonna take BMF off the map.
This is crazy. Don't forget we blood. I'm not my...
Do you think that Terry survived? Yeah, I think he survived. I think the other girl might be messed up. Maybe the girl might be messed up
You think Markeisha
because she
messed
looked like
up?
she got Markeisha got some hot ones, y'all. Somebody, Terry ain't the only one that got some hot ones. Markeisha got some hot ones.
That's what I was telling somebody. I was like, both of them got some hot ones. Both of them. At that close of a range, they both got some hot ones. It's just, we know Terry going to survive. Technically, Markeisha, the real life person, survived too. It's just a matter of how is this going to augment their relationship? How is it going to change the way Terry make his moves in the D? And will that make him want to go to California? You know, it's a lot of questions to be answered, Moochie, and that's what we're here for. You ready?
Yes, I am. Let's get it in.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, go get you some caramel popcorn, a mojito, mochiata, whatever you like to drink that ends in yuck, because we're going to be here for 2 solid hours. It is our pleasure to entertain you all on 2 great shows, BMF the finale, and then at 10 o'clock, we're going to get off and come back on for Power Season 3, Episode 1.
Am I here for both of them?
You here for both of them, baby. You here for both of them. The hammer is here for both of them. The hammer, we got it. When you need a screwdriver, you get a damn hammer. And that's what we got right here with Moochie. And already, Moochie, we've got 86 in the building. All 86 of y'all, please subscribe to both of our channels. We are trying to keep the internet on fire. This is how you can
put us
support
up
me.
in that algorithm.
Yeah, fix it for us. You can find me on Twitter, IG. There is a TikTok that comes with it. And Moochie's got some of the same things. And you can find me on the podcast as well. All right, before I get into it, people, if you are a Superbook nerd, comic book fan like me, save your damn money on Shazam. Just don't even go. Don't even
Wow,
go.
it was that bad?
It was hot thunder trash. Okay.
Was Megan good in this one this time?
Yes, she was. She was in it. Yeah. Fuck her. And ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. It's the big homie.
What's up, Jay?
What up? She ain't no good no more. What up?
Oh, what? You said Alpha.
Gave it a fork.
She's Megan Bad. And the only reason I'm calling her Megan Bad is because I'm tired of them ruining my great... Look behind me. That does not say Marvel. That says DC, not Marvel. It says
so you like DC better than Marvel?
I like their comic books better, yes, but I haven't liked what DC has done on the big screen other than Batman.
Other than Batman, right?
Yeah,
they've
and
gotten Batman right a couple times.
I liked Aquaman.
Aquaman
was
cool.
okay. Yeah,
I liked Aquaman. Okay. I hope and now we gotta see how the second one gonna be, but I like the first one.
They keep delaying it because they keep they restarting again.
And Jay and all my
is
fans
Jason Momoa gonna be Aquaman?
They're getting rid of everybody.
Oh Lord!
That's why this movie Shazam was kind of pointless because it's over. This whole universe is over.
Thank you.
They just had to release it because if you spend $100 million, what you gonna do?
Yeah,
I mean you could easily lose that $100 million, Jay, because when I'm telling you this, that box office, that movie theater me and my homeboy was in, it was only 5 of us in there on a Friday night.
What?
Wow.
$5
for Shazam?
For Shazam.
Wow.
For Shazam.
That's not good.
And if you guys ever want to hear me rant and trash a property that I like, Go check this video out. I dropped it yesterday, but we ain't here for all that. I'm just trying to save y'all money on that. Okay, we ain't here for all that. We are here to grace the airways with some BMF. Let me give you all a quick little clip to take a look at because this summed up the conclusion of BMF. Let me find it. I have it over here in my right here in my stack of stuff. And here we go.
Saint, what the fuck?
J-Mo, talk to us, baby.
Like I'm lagging over here.
A little bit.
They got DC Young Fly doing the shooting.
I know, right?
Little bit.
Yeah, man. I just upgraded my speed to a gig, and now I seem to be lagging.
Yeah. Look, I see you doing like you look like you pop locking.
I was doing that part on purpose.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you was pop locking, yo. I was ready to catch the wave.
Yeah, I was pop locking on purpose. Nah.
Okay.
But this BMF, what's up, man? It was a hell of an episode, a great finale, man. I liked it a lot. I mean, it had a couple moments where it was some things, but overall, it was good. And watching it back to back with Power, I could see it's a difference in the shows. And so, yeah, I liked it, and it was a lot. And that last up close shootings, it made me think, man, these are the luckiest men alive, man, to live through all of they lived through. How many close range shootings can you survive? And oh my goodness, it's just crazy. So, but then again, it also made me think that's why he may have had that picture on that nightstand in the first episode, is because maybe he made it and she didn't.
She didn't.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Okay. So. All right. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get on this BMF tour, we have one more contestant guest coming to the stage. Some of y'all know her nightlife name as Madam Moonlight. But the other of us that get to see her in the sunlight, we know her as Miss K. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us to talk BMF is my homegirl, my sis, Miss K. How you doing, Miss K?
Damn.
Wow.
Her lip gloss is popping.
and her tiger is growling.
Hey guys.
What's up?
What's up, Miss K? DeMarcus Vaughn, everybody's favorite commenter. Like every year there's a new commenter that steps up. And DeMarcus, whenever you're ready to talk about getting a channel or something started, bro, we here for you, all of us. He says, Lucille is a part of the reason why Terry is with Markeisha, because she told LaWanda to leave town with Terry Jr. to get Terry out of the game. Lucille pushed Terry into Markeisha's arms. DeMarcus, I'm going to say in part, but what really pushed Terry into Markeisha's arms was that fake booty. That booty that was like a hot dog bun, where you can literally slip a whole human being in between the butt. That's what really pushed Terry toward Markeisha. Miss K.
Buns of joy.
You got that right, but it ain't buns of steel.
Buns of joy, baby. Buns of joy.
Lord have mercy.
But smiles.
So let's get into this thing, man. I'm going to start with Moochie. We'll go to Miss K, then we'll end with Jay, my support homie. So we start this episode off. Coach Cop done got the body over here at the car wash. And, of course, it's that thick Detroit meat. Damn it. How I love me some thick chocolate. And I don't give a damn that her body was fake. Y'all ruined my Christmas. Had me thinking, I was thinking it was all real. And then somebody had to tell me, no, Lamont, that's fake. And you know what? At that point in time, I said, I don't even care no more. I still.
I was about to say, why was it ruined?
Exactly. I came to my senses, Jay. But Moochie,
yes.
Did this set the correct tone for this finale, in your opinion, with Coach Cop showing up thinking that he was digging at Meech, showing the body of Monique that he clearly know Meech know?
Look, he got his karma in a couple of scenes later though for doing something like that.
He did.
Mm.
He
But
did.
I feel like with this, Alvin said he was gonna cremate her. What happened?
Hmm.
What happened? Let me find out that Lamar couldn't bring himself to burn his boo up. Where they just was like, just put him in here and blame it on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What you got, Miss K? Put him in here, blame it on me.
I mean, it didn't work if that's what he was thinking to do. I
Mm-mm.
didn't really understand why he did that, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can't even tell you right now.
Just
It did make they spot hot though.
it
Yeah.
did.
Mhm.
It's slowed the business down a little bit. Maybe that was the intent. Just kind of
Yeah.
slow
Mhm.
down the business a little bit. But Meach pressed on. He had a plan and he kept on going with it. And the next interesting thing for me, and I'll start with you on this one, Miss K. Meach sent one of the homies to Northern California with a wad of money that he was
I
calling
ain't
the
even say
ticket.
nothing about the thing. It's all good though.
Oh yeah. Oh, he didn't
Oh,
say
that's right.
nothing.
That's right. My bad. Yeah, jump in there, Jay. My bad. Jump on in there. Talk
No,
about that Detroit diesel.
yeah, I was wondering how they got her there, and then I was thinking maybe he ain't want him to take it to the crematorium because he know dude be filling them up. He might try to go ahead and get a couple free fills or something.
Right. I was thinking about that too.
I was thinking, I'm like,
No.
nah, we do this drop off somewhere else. Right, I know your ass. You about to go ahead and get you
but
some.
he just like
He came in there and saw him humping her dead body. And
Ugh.
it'd have been
oh
two dead bodies stuck together. You'd get
Yeah.
cold water to get them free or some hot water in reverse. Because that would have been the
like they
scene.
do the dogs.
Right.
Man, that mess
Exactly.
don't work.
Yeah,
That mess
dude.
don't work. That
You get
man,
that
it
cold
was
water on them balls, that dog gonna shrivel that thing up. You
man,
know why
that,
they get stuck together, right?
no. Please tell me why.
So unlike men, when we get happy, it gets, bigger in a all the way around evenly. But then when they go and they get a little knot in the middle, and they can get stuck or they can get twisted, and that little knot they can get twisted and they can
What
get
you
locked up in there. So you got to like get them to shrivel up a little bit and get out the mood.
talking about? What you talking about?
I seen dogs get
No,
stuck
Dogs?
like that
no,
before
they stuck
doing it. Yeah, they
together.
get stuck
Yeah,
like that.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, dog got stuck at the bus stop, right? And we tried the whole cold water thing. I mean, we doused these damn dogs in cold water. Ain't nothing
It probably,
shrivel.
Y'all
it
Ain't
might
no
probably
not
ain't
nothing.
know
touched
how to
it.
do it.
It probably ain't touched the hot spot where it
Exactly.
swole up. Where
Right.
that's why
That's
they be like, we
crazy.
stuck. We
Uh-huh.
stuck.
First
And
time I
bruh,
seen that, I was like about 7 or 8. And our dog broke free, and me and my dad was looking for the dog, and we found the dog stuck together with this other dog. And he was like, "Go get a bucket of cold water." And I went and got it, and he threw it up there the right way, I guess, because they sure did break free.
And take off running.
Yeah, and I was like,
so,
"Why'd I have to do that?" And then he was telling me, and I was like, "What?" But at that time, I
so
still didn't get it.
So the female in my situation was dragging the male dog, and when he seen us coming with the water, he was so glad that she stopped because his ass was tired of getting dragged. That woman wanted him out that coochie bad. Okay, like get away from me. And water didn't work for us. I mean,
Hey, that's what you mean when they say that looks sadder than a broke dang dog. Broke big dog. Hey, he was looking sad, wasn't he?
Jay, imagine you got 4 legs and you can only walk on 2 of them, and it's the hyperextended 2 because your meat is here. She dragging you like this, and
You
you
say
just
your
tired as
meat.
hell. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man. No
that's
thanks.
torture. That's torture.
Yeah, Miss K. Now it's time for you to
Yeah.
get on in here if you available, my
I'm
sister.
available.
You available?
Mhm.
So this brother done gone to Cali. Okay. Bag full of money. Meech gave him an address. What we got going on in Cali? What's the deal?
I guess more expansion. That's all I could think of. Future
Okay.
expansion. He's working on Atlanta. He's just trying to be international, this guy.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. He forget a millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. What you think, Jay? What's in Cali?
Yeah, definitely, man. Cali, where it's at, and he moving coke, and where's most coke sold and used, but in Cali and in New York. You know what I'm
New
saying?
York.
And so, hey, he moving it to where it need to go. He expanding and he thinking big right now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just thinking local. He thinking national, and that's something different, especially at his age. So, it's cool to see it all the very beginnings, and no, he ain't Big Meech, the legend, just yet. But he was still doing good at that time because that Lexus was a bad ride at the time, probably one of the best you could get. And so, but he still wasn't legendary yet, but it's good to see the beginnings. So,
Exactly. Right. Shout out to the big homie Suburbia Jones done checked in. I see you down there, player. And
What's
Renee
up,
Hicks
Suburbia?
has checked in. And Big Wolf Status has checked in. And I'm gonna read some of y'all's comments closer to the end of this before we jump on to do power. Mooch, what you got for this guy?
Yeah, he's going to make some moves so they can have some California connections. They're going to have some California connections and they're going to be international. Well, international throughout the United States, I should say. So, yeah.
California dreaming, baby. Live and die in LA. It's the place to be.
Place to be.
California love.
That's right. West side till I die. My fofo, make sure all your kids don't grow.
That's that pop.
My bad.
They probably gonna make even more connections too while he out there. So
100%. This was
in
all
the
for you,
end, in the end, ain't that where Terry ended up living or live to this day or something, man?
For a little
When he
while,
lives in California?
Yeah,
so.
Terry went to California.
Mm-hmm.
He sure did.
Eventually,
Jay,
in real life, yeah.
This one's all for you, my man. A woman scorned in an illegal game can be a dangerous trap. So we already seen her giving up the draws to a guy that was working, a guy that was his underling. We already done seen that. So we knew she wasn't really all that loyal. Okay. So he thought he was going to talk pure tea junk to Bryant. Bryant opened that door, let her in, and the smile K9 had went frowning quick. So Jay, the only question we got for this situation is why or why not did K9 not snitch on Meech?
Oh man, that's the easiest one for me because as soon as he kind of answered in a way why he wouldn't, because as soon as he wasn't gonna snitch on nobody because that's the code. But after old girl did him wrong, which I got something to say about that too. But after that, he was like, well, that bitch ass nigga this, or that punk mama this, or that, you know what I mean? So he got but when it came to Meech, this dude was straight up with you from day one. Never, you can't say that punk mom, that bitch,
right?
You know what I mean? He actually saved your life. You know what I'm saying? Came to you straight, man to man, face to face. He could have ducked him instead of that last meeting. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say if you deal with people properly, hopefully when it comes back, because everybody don't still deal with you properly when you deal with them properly. But in that, it came back. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think he left him like that. And as far as with old girl, it's unfortunate, but as people, we all want to be with somebody, have somebody you could trust in life, or a partner, a friend, best friend, the right hand man, your woman, whatever. And there's certain things, and pretty much in everyday life, it's just only so much you can trust somebody with. I mean, everything you can get divorced, you can break up. Kids can turn on you, all kind of stuff can happen. And if they got all your bank account information and know where the bodies is buried, you're gonna be sweating. And that's life. You don't even gotta be doing no illegal stuff. It made me think twice about that, seeing that, like, man, better be careful who you get them codes to in life.
Well, Jay literally said what she was doing. She knew where the bodies was buried. Literally, she knew where the bodies was buried. I'll swing it to you, Meech. How'd you feel about
Moochie? Yeah, somebody
Lord
else
have
called
mercy.
me that.
Moochie?
I think I did.
Yeah, you
That
did.
is
Yeah.
pretty close.
How you feel about that situation, Moochie?
With this whole situation, I feel like he should have had Meech and Terry off her. He should have offed her when she cheated and said, "I'ma still do me," and all of that stuff. He should have got rid of her from then, because she was letting you know, like, she
That's
not
that
gonna be
soft
true.
spot.
If stuff get hard, she gonna think of all the times you did things to her, and just, basically, look, I'm out now. I'm out, and I'm letting the cat out the bag.
I agree with you 100%. But see,
Letting
that's being down for this life 100%. And we thought he was, but it showed that little percent was for her, and it got him.
Mm-hmm.
But he should.
So, Miss K,
yeah,
how you feeling about it? Because when K9 found out who she was screwing, you sent Meech to kill a man that she's having sex with. How grimy is she if she's having sex with a man that you know need to die because he's been at your gambling thing, cheating and scamming and all that? But she's about to have sex. That should have told him something right there, right, Miss K?
Yeah, I don't understand why she stayed alive. I mean, he done ripped the lips off of Big L, but he left her alive. Like, I didn't get that,
Yeah.
and like, and plus he was he was just letting his business kind of just fall by the wayside. Like, he was acting like he didn't really care about anything anymore, just being real reckless. And I mean, I just don't understand why he didn't get rid of her. I don't get it. Like, if she's for the streets, why do you have such a soft spot for her? It's not like she's worth anything, that to me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
so you got a good point. What you just said made me think of something else too. She was his downfall. You said he was letting stuff fall by the wayside. That's because he too busy worried about her having. He was his downfall all the time. And some dudes, they think, and I hate to say it because it could be whatever color or whatever, but in her case, the little light skinned prize, he probably thought that was
those exotic looking women.
Yeah. Some guys it's the big booty or the whatevers and things, and dang, they say it's the man's downfall. It could be, could be one. So
we got Tywayne Wheat in the building, aka Mike.
Hey, what's up?
Big Mike from BMF.
What up,
yep, Big Mike is here.
What up, Tywayne? Good to have you in the building. We're gonna try to entertain you. Let's see, Miss K, do some for you.
Oh boy.
This is easy. It's an easy question. Was this the straw that broke the camel's back when it came to Alvin and Lamar?
Abso-freaking-lutely. All right. First of all, I always said this. He really should not have had this unstable man living in his house. I mean, he can't even be a grown man and speak his mind without this guy bullying him. And he's not paying rent, like nothing. And as soon as he's having a bad day or he's irritated about something, Alvin can't say nothing, or else he gonna get his TV thrown. He gonna get slammed on the ground. Like,
eating your hungry man meals. Like, damn, man.
Brought a dog in the house. Like, no.
You stinking up the house with your bag, and now you're crack cocaine.
Ugh.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's gotta stink.
Oh God! If you ain't never smelled crack, I have.
Woo! That's a strong smell, man.
Yeah, man. It's like
as strong as I ever.
I heard it.
Yeah, and it's hard to get out your skin. Oh, it's rough, man. Think of the dirtiest butt crack you've ever smelled, and add fire to it. I'm just saying. Add some fire to it. That's all I'm saying. I'll pass it to you, Mooch.
He was a prisoner in his own home, yo.
Oh God.
Yeah.
A prisoner in his own home. And to top it off, when they showed him, I think he was the one that actually handed him the crack. But he was hallucinating. Well, he like, you know what? I'm gonna just let him do himself in.
Do it in. Do it
because
anyway.
he think he talking to himself. I think that was Alvin all along sitting in that chair when he thought he saw himself.
Yeah, it
And he was
was.
like, you know what? You already like off the edge. You might as well go ahead and jump in the pool. Yeah, take this crack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I with this, I was glad he went and told Meech where he was.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. What you got for it, Jay? Me and Mooch had said that something like that was going to happen because
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you was up here with us the day he got punked the first time, and I was like, he ain't gonna take this but for so long.
Mm-hmm. When I saw that, the first thing that I thought of was the great song, "La Mama's on crack rock." Not my mama.
Not my mama.
Right. Lamar is on crack rock. My Lamar in the rehab. Nah. Wow.
Right.
Mama, please stop. They teasing me.
They picking on me. That's what your Zoe gonna be saying. Lamar must please stop. You picking on me. You over here, that dude that went crazy, man. And I'm glad he finally got rid of him. They didn't put pretty much medically sedated him. And I thought that it would have happened sooner in a way, because like I think Moochie say, he had been a prisoner in his own home, and you his only friend. Like, that's got to be messed up. You his only place to live. You his only friend support system, and he dogs you out as if you the enemy.
Right.
Yep.
Everything out of him.
Yeah, that's just horrible. So I was surprised, and when he got thrown to the ground, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's it."
I'm sorry, that was funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I was like, "Oh hell no! What the hell? This has got to be it."
It was Alvin's reaction.
It was. His reaction on the ground was some of the best acting I ever seen somebody fall to the ground. That was some damn hellified acting on the ground, for sure.
But that right there, that was some, I'm a bitch. You know what I mean? Because like any man that gets thrown to the ground by the next man, first reaction is get up with a fist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you just had to lay there like...
Yeah. Especially in your own damn house.
Oh my God, you gotta kill me now.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, what the hell? So like he just laid there like, okay.
He was thinking.
I'm gonna take
was
it.
on the ground.
But when you go to sleep, I get you back.
I get you back.
I know, right? That's just like embarrassing, horrible. So yeah, I knew that was it.
Wow.
The crazy thing is that, I said it's like he's taking his frustrations out on him, but it's really no need, because Lamont, I'm sorry, not Lamont, Lamar.
Everybody names are
I know, I did it one time too. I did it one time too.
Moochie got me yesterday. What
we got Meech and Lamar on the channel.
Yeah. Because he's been, wreaking havoc, killing folks and everything. We saw him wreaking havoc in the streets. And so it's like, really, you don't need to take your frustration out on nobody. Like, you should be at home, you should be chill, especially after this dude is doing everything for you. Like, you just came and disrupted his whole life. You know what I mean? So it just shows that he's just an ungrateful bully, and he's a mental case.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Moochie, you get the lead off on this one. But before we do, if you haven't seen Shazam, I'm gonna just tell you, don't go see it. Watch my review. Get the most entertaining bad movie review you're gonna ever hear with me and a white guy who's cornbread, West Virginia white, who trashed the movie too. And hit that like button while you're at it. We've got 320 in the building. Subscribe to everybody's channel. All their links in description. They put out great content. They're working hard, working on some things. So check us out, man. Moochie. How does a person behave when you love comic books and some punk ass, bully ass, stupid ass person come up and rip your stuff? How do us nerds get, Moochie? What do we do?
Look, he tried to fight back. He tried.
We're gonna get that get back.
Oh, I'm just with him. I just felt like it was gonna happen. Remember, I did my little theory video or whatever, and he handled the bully with his situation. He used the gun.
Well,
When I seen it come out, I usually be happy when my theories come out, but I was like, Dad, he don't even know what's going on. The kid, he
know
has
he
no
shot his
idea
friend.
how much damage that he's done to his life by making that decision.
Yeah.
But Moochie, he was scared. He couldn't fight. And, he been letting that pile up and pile up and pile up on him. And there's really nobody. I mean, as a kid, or when I was growing up, it wasn't but so much you could do with a bully except for fight back. Because you could tell the teacher, but most of the time the bullies where I came from in the hood lived around the corner. So telling the teacher ain't going to do nothing. You could tell your mama.
That's
Unless
gonna
your
make
mama
them mad.
Yeah, if your mama ain't about that action, that ain't going to. So you at some point in time got to dig your heels in. And
He
Kev,
should have went for fighting. He should have went for fighting lessons.
he needed him a crew, Mooch.
That's
He
what the
needed a
father
crew.
said.
He needed a crew because homeboy and these cats was older than him too. On top of that, and he didn't have a brother, a big sister, nobody in his corner. And you pushed this kid to the edge, and it came out violently. I bet you they won't try to bully him no more.
Well,
that's a whole different situation now. But
now, what's gonna happen when he get locked up? This is what I'm thinking about. What's gonna happen to this kid now?
Do you think he's gonna get locked up because he's underage? He's a juvenile. They can't do him with like grown man terms.
Well, they got those reform schools. They still got bullies there.
Yeah, he can get hurt
Shoot, they
anyway.
got bullies there, and when the lights go out, it's on. It's worse than the street.
You're gonna have to hurt him.
Life, period.
Right, Jay. What you got to say about this Kev situation?
So this right here was extremely disappointing to me for the reason of they made this so obvious. We all saw that this was going to happen since damn near we saw the gun and so we knew this, and I was like, I had a theory of this will not happen because how could he keep his job for 20 years after his son murdered a kid with a gun that's got all this evidence? I just thought that can't happen that way. It's got to be something different, and they're making it look obvious to throw us a curveball. That was my theory, and so I'm wrong, and I'm mad about it because I'm like, this was too obvious. How the hell he gonna talk his way out of this with the union? That's a hell of a police union,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, how he gonna keep his job and still in the same case and doing the same like that? Now they done messed it up a little bit with me.
If he was a decorated officer, then they gonna probably shift some things around to make it work.
Yeah,
but he's just a regular Joe, you know what I mean? So he already in trouble as is on thin ice as is for messing up and doing shadiness. And you know what I mean? And now what's going on with that? And of course, Mickey ain't what he just gonna come testify. It's just, I don't know, man. I didn't like that they did that. I thought that messed up some stuff that they was doing that made it look good. And I was like, oh man, here we go with some stuff that I'm like, till then I barely had a few of those moments, but I'm thinking like, that Detroit police, man, RoboCop, no wonder he was able to be on the job so long, boy. Hey, they let you get away with anything, man. You put his ass back together for years. It keeps killing everybody. So, hey, I don't know.
Hey, RoboCop was chat GPT way back in the day. He was the original chat
GPT. I know, right?
What you got, Miss K? What you got for us on this Kevin? And we saw a softer side of Coach Cop moment.
I thought this was devastating. And when I went live, I made a point to say that, you know how like we can't stand this guy, right?
We can't.
But you know how we say there's just a certain pain that you wouldn't even wish on your own enemy.
Right.
Like this is that. You know what I'm saying? Like him having to see his son in the jail cell, like this little innocent, helpless boy, like that right there was just like, oh my gosh. It was sad to me. I really, really was kind of emotional for me, especially when he came to the jail and the son was like, Am I going home? Like he's just so naive. He just it's just sad to me. It's sad. And to see a father, forget about that this is Detective Bryant, the jerk, you know, the scumbag. This is a father at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I just I felt bad.
I felt bad that he finally took the time to look and talk to him about his comics.
Yeah.
That's what I was mad about.
And then
that's what I was mad about.
And then found out that the main character is basically based on him.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
like, man, you could have took the time.
Yeah.
He didn't take he threw himself into his job and didn't take the time out to talk to his son to find out what's really going on. He knew he was being bullied. He didn't know that the I feel like he should have knew. He went up to the school, he took that action, but I feel like that whole B Mickey situation with him sending him up there, nah, he should have went up there himself.
I would have went up there. I would have had my son. I would have found out who the boy was, either through my son, the school, whatever. And then I would have told him, "Hey, you keep bullying my son, I'm gonna arrest you," or something like that. I don't know, but I would have said something to that effect. Maybe they wouldn't have. I don't know. I wouldn't have
probably would have
beat
scared.
him
Probably
up.
would have. Probably would have scared him more than what him getting beat up, because he clearly didn't work.
That didn't work at all.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of the time period, and nobody got arrested for bullying. So I'm thinking if I say I'm gonna arrest you for bullying, they might have been like, "Man, what? You mean shut up?" I don't know. They might not have believed. Today they may take it more serious than then, is what I'm saying. So I don't know. I would have said something though to that effect, though. I'll take you downtown or something. Throw you in the drunk tank for 24 hours. You know what I mean? Something like that. There's something to that effect, though.
And even if it wasn't something like that back in the day, it would have probably still scared a kid.
Yeah, I think so too. At least.
And what makes the situation worse? This is what make it worse. Do y'all know why I started calling him Coach Cop in the first place?
Yeah,
the baseball coach in the beginning.
Yeah,
you coaching all these other. Yeah, you coaching all these other men and ain't got time for your own child.
Yeah. That's because his son didn't play sports, so he didn't try to relate to his son on his level. He wanted his son to come to his level. And since you couldn't come to my level, well, I'll just do this without you, and you just do you.
Right.
Yeah.
Which that ain't a good bonding for parents, you
know. So while we own Coach Cop, why don't we talk about how Meech got Coach Cop twisted his balls because they went and got Leander, who knows where all Coach Cop bodies is buried. I'll toss this one to you, Miss K, first. How'd you like this little scene on Belle Isle in Detroit?
I thought this was pretty cool. It was a nice play with that, what Meech did. Good play. And Leander knows, he remembers everything to a T. But unfortunately, it was too late.
Yep.
It was too late. Because if they would have made this move just like a day sooner or something. So,
Moochie, what you got for this, Hammer?
I felt like it was too little, too late with the whole situation with him bringing him there. I also feel as if with Detective Bryant, we already talked about how but now you're taking time to get to know your son while he's in a cell. And that's the messed up part about it, because he was trying to talk to him, but he wanted him, like how Jay said, to do this. He wanted him to handle the situation his way. And he's not that type of kid. He's not that type of kid that's a fighter.
Yeah.
So either you're going to work with him, he didn't even, to me, he didn't even take the initiative. He said, we're going to sign you up for class. He just let him be like, oh, I'm not that type. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
He should have tried to do something to let him defend himself.
Or they could have just transferred him to another school.
Right. He went back. He was supposed to go back home.
Yeah, he went back to live with his mom.
They kind of messed up with that one, I feel like.
Yeah, dropped the ball on there. What you got on it, Jay?
Oh, one more thing. I feel like they also dropped the ball. How he learned the combination. Like it was like I knew that he was gonna go into the safe, but I was always thinking it was gonna be the one with the key. Now you had this other one where you had to punch in a code.
It's
So it's like
new.
how it's new. How did he learn it so fast? What did Detective Brian leave the code out somewhere for him to get in
Right.
there?
Right.
So
Or
it's just like
he didn't close it, Moochie, or he didn't
Mm.
close it properly one time or something.
shoot. I knew when he went in there to get that gun, I was like, oh, this going Kevin got it.
Yep.
Yep. What you got on it, Jay?
Yeah, that was just a good plan that they had with the setup. I don't know how they found out about old boy that was ready to snitch, but how they found out about him, I don't remember if they did say it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know too. Like how they know about him because
Yeah.
I think the detective, the police are the ones that had him there first.
Right.
So it's like, how did he know? How did Meech know about him?
Well, Monique worked for a paralegal that worked with the police officer. So maybe before Monique died, her paralegal folks, she slipped Meech the information he needed, and boom, there you go.
Yeah, they want us to figure everything out.
Yeah, that's a lot. So I was wondering when I saw him, like, where the hell he come from? How they know about him?
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't like that we have to tie all the loose ends together ourselves
yes,
and draw our own conclusions.
Right.
That's the only thing that I don't like with this
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, we normally have to do that a lot more on other shows like Power, Book 2. But so I was a little surprised to see a little bit of that on here. But otherwise, it was a good plan. Just a little too late. You know.
All right. Well, Moochie, hammer time. You get to go first on this one.
All right.
The riff that Coach Cop has done. Jen said, "No more of my Asian Tahitian treat for you, motherfucker. I'm done. I'm out your life. The only reason I'm here to help you get out this situation is because of Kevin." And so she go to be Mickey. He ain't talking. But Moochie, why did she think he was going to talk? Did she think that her Oriental persona was going to lure him to sleep or something? Like,
once it was in the paper, I knew he wasn't going to talk.
Of course not. Go ahead. Floor is yours, Moochie.
Once I knew it was in the paper, I knew he wasn't going to talk. I said, he not saying nothing. They don't got nothing on him. And then now it looks bad on Brian's part because you didn't even check these guns into evidence. You didn't check them into evidence. They got more than one body on it. And so now it looks like you were already in cahoots with these people doing some dirty stuff. You don't look right.
That's why I don't understand how he kept his job for 20 years.
So yeah, I'm about to come to you, J-Mo, anyway. How is it that they automatically assume they know that this son, or they're assuming that this son illegally got the gun? They didn't think to say, "Son, where did you get the gun from?" Coach Cop, of course, told the child not to speak, right? But you didn't think to say, how did this gun that has killed all these people got into his hands? Like, that's something that the police usually investigate, right? Especially on someone
exactly.
Young.
I mean, I guess he must have said it. Well, we did see him telling that
he was talking to a superior, though, Brian.
Yeah, so he told them that he got the gun from him and that he got the gun from B. Mickey. So he told them all of that, and when he was talking to that the superior officer, the white cop, older white cop. So he told
Miami
all
Vice.
of that. Yeah, Miami Vice. Yeah, so he told them all of that. So I mean, he was like, "Well, get out of here. Don't talk to nobody unless it's your union rep, or me, or whatever, or something like that." But I mean, this is how, from my experience, police work goes in Chicago with a gun, is that if you have that gun in your possession, we already know it's 9/10 of the law for damn near everything. And if you have a gun in your possession, that's why a lot of people don't want to touch other people's guns and have stuff on it, because subconsciously they know that's going to be on you. They're not going to try to be doing a lot of that extra figuring a lot of times. So them bodies that's on that gun and it's in your possession, you did it.
Yeah.
Yep.
People
So
got the
basically,
burden
he got hit with two
of,
bodies and the one he actually took out. So
yeah,
3.
and hit the
What you
burden
got,
of
Miss
proof
K?
on him against it. So yeah,
So to your point, Jay, it's like if that's the case, like you said, right? How is he able to keep his job for so long?
that's why I
So
don't
if he's
understand.
able to keep his job for so long, right? Then how come they couldn't cut his son some slack and do the
Thank
extra
you.
digging? You
Thank
know what
you.
I mean?
If
They
Like
right,
probably
because
gonna
you
show
could,
that in the next season.
because right,
yeah.
Miss K, because what you're saying, if you know that Bryant, the one that took the gun from B. Mickey,
Mm-hmm.
the only death that's really on the son is this kid that was
The kid.
bullying him.
But B
Right.
Yeah,
Mickey
Yep.
was right though. You ain't got nothing on me. You can't prove it. What?
Mhm.
yeah,
You can't say, it's not in my possession.
Right, but his
right, right.
fingerprints are on it though, right? And he
But
Yeah,
knows
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
J-Mo, and Kato is his girlfriend. That little boy don't know them, and he wasn't even living with his father during the time of those murders. So it's
That's
just like
true.
Exactly.
y'all can't
That's
figure
true.
that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
they
Instead, they're
said
gonna
his
put it in the
finger.
paper like this little boy is a mass murderer. Like,
Yep.
come on now,
I agree, and I
that was
agree with you.
crazy.
But this
Yeah.
the only thing that I think is a problem with what they said in that story is that his fingerprints are still on it. How?
Mm.
This boy ain't thinking about no fingerprints. He in a rush to grab a gun. He probably manhandled it, put it in his pocket, did all kind of stuff. But this
Mm.
dude, B. Mickey fingerprints are still on it now. So
Mm.
that's the problem I have with them saying, "When she like, well, B. Mickey's fingerprints are still on it." I was like, man, what?
Mm.
Mm,
And y'all
wow.
retested it again that fast too, and did it.
Wasn't it 2 guns in there?
I
I
don't
don't
remember. I
know.
only remember one.
Yeah.
Mm,
I think
well,
it might have been 2, but the second was his gun he put in there in one episode, maybe.
Mm.
I
Okay.
think that was what it was. I think in one episode it might have been, but I think he was putting his in there.
Oh wait, yeah, and we know he takes his with him every day. So
Right.
everywhere he go, he got
I
to
think it
take it
was
with
only
him.
that one in that plastic bag, evidence bag.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This is for you, J Mo. Now, this didn't make sense to me. I mean, from a writing perspective and them trying to keep the story canton with Meech not killing someone, I get that. But in real life, this had been the streets. This would have never happened.
right.
So the grand plan comes through. Meech is not going to kill Lamar. He instead decides to pretend that it's going to give him more pleasure to see him being addicted to crack cocaine. Then he throws money to Alvin. Jay, the floor is yours. That didn't feel realistic to me, and I know they don't want Meech having a body, but this is fiction. You should have smoked him, is what I think, because it's fiction.
Mhm.
You can say what
Yeah.
you want.
Right,
I
and we know that real
mean,
Lamar's alive, so
right. So I think that they shouldn't have made this so close of an encounter like that and all of
Yeah,
that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? He should have just talked to dude, gave him the money or whatever, and just said, I changed my mind. But having this dramatic scene like this and all of that, I think was, for screen, for dramatic purposes, because, if he was there, like Meech said, that's the mother of one of his kids. So this ain't just you killed a friend or work. Like
exactly.
you killed my
Mhm.
son, and it ain't like a baby mama he got beef with and don't care. Not to say
Right,
even if you do, you still don't want her to die. I mean,
right.
right.
So this was different. They still was cool, had love for each other. Now his daughter, don't have his mama. So I thought that was a little different than when Terry was saying, we businessman, let it go. Like, wait a minute, hold up. Like, what you mean, let it go?
I know,
So
like he
that was
frozen.
different.
Let it go.
Yeah. So I'm froze. Shit. But yeah, y'all can still hear me, right?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear
He
you.
was saying Frozen like the show, the
Oh,
movie. I mean,
yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
yeah, let it
So,
go.
yeah,
Let it
exactly.
go.
So that's the only
Let it
thing. And
go.
so I think it would have been even more believable he let it go had they not been face to face this close like that. But
Gotcha.
Lamar did say one thing, to kill the devil, you got to go to hell with him.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You about to become a murderer and have bodies on your, soul, just like me,
Yep.
haunting you.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you think about it, Moochie?
This scene, I thought it was corny with him doing this and giving him the crack. Like I was like, why?
That was
But
that,
I like I like the. How can I say this? I'm still baffled by how did he get away with shooting Meech in front of two cops and he's still walking around free. That's the part I don't understand. And I'm trying to figure out for the life of me. But other than that, I'm entertained. I enjoyed it. I liked the scene that they had. I liked also. I just felt like the scene with him and him talking to himself. That was really Alvin the whole time talking to him. So I like that how that was played
that was
out.
nice. Yeah.
But I just with him with the whole this and the confrontation, I wasn't feeling it like that because he basically got away with too many murders.
Too many. Yeah.
This show has been like not like a TV show, and they had a couple TV moments. You know what I mean in this episode. So
Oh, I thought you was talking about the last episode. They had like a Tubi moment, but
oh yeah, the last. Hey man, people getting paid on Tubi, Moochie.
Oh man,
I rebuke
I like
that.
Tubi movies.
There's people getting paid on Tubies now. Man.
I like Tubi movies.
Shoot, niggas gotta eat. Damn it.
Look,
eating that hungry man.
Right, you gotta get them hungry man meal. What you got, Miss K?
I agree with both of y'all, Jay and Moochie. And Moochie, yeah, it was corny, but you know what? Because when I watched it for the second time, I'm like, yo, this is so corny. But I appreciate the concept. I thought was creative, right? Instead of killing him, we're gonna just turn him into a crackhead. Like I thought that was a creative concept, but the way they played it out, it was type corny. It was
right.
Yeah,
you know,
like they should have just made him meet old boy in the alley and then had that conversation and pass the money and the drugs and and then we see him tweaking out in the corner and then we found out, oh, he gave him the crack that Meech got. Now you're a crackhead. Boom. That would have been smooth.
Or
he might as well just have smoked it with Monique.
Exactly.
And they would have been fiends together.
For real.
Remember, I had a theory with that too.
I thought she was about to be a fiend, to be honest with you.
Me too.
I thought so too. That's why I said what I said.
Yep.
So we got him through all the turmoil, and now Meech is about to go to the A. And we have a nice little scene here where he gives his daddy a guitar, and that touched my heart. I can't, because I really thought Charles was he got his damn tracksuit on. I thought he was about to go join Meech, but he didn't. And in this same cookout, by this point in time, Charles and Lucille done said they're going to get divorced. But damn, Lucille said that, you know, the relationship had ended a long time ago just simply because she checked out because she hadn't gotten the life that she wanted. Well, you mean to tell me within one day your ass done got the life you were? Look at her looking like T-Bar's mama.
T-Bar's mama.
And there you go. And in this same cookout,
she looked good though.
Oh, she did, bruh. Yeah. She was looking more milfy than I've ever seen her this whole season in this episode. But anyway,
not playing.
Hey, if y'all want to see her when she was young and trying to do a little something, she was in that She Hate Me with Anthony Mackie movie where he was with all the women.
She was also in Fresh Prince.
Family Matters.
Family Matters.
What?
Yeah, she was in all.
Yeah, she was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
She was the one in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that had LA season had some courtside tickets to the Lakers game, and she was a nerd and couldn't get a man, so she used Will. She was buying them Rolexes, taking them to the game, and then in the end, she dumped Will. Like, I don't need or something.
What'd you say? It was kind of similar on Family Matters. She was a nerd at first, and then when she went on a date with Eddie, she made a transformation, and he was like, "Ooh." He looks real cute for him.
Turned
on
out.
every show she go on, she makes a transformation, and here's her transformation. Damn it, I'm getting bored. This is my divorce look, and I get the floor to you. I'm gonna get the floor to you, Miss K, first. How'd you like this cookout and Charles getting him a brand new guitar?
I like the fact that he accepted the guitar. You know, after this situation with him, with Meech catching his father, you know, doing his thing with Miss Mabel, it was like his sins were being revealed. So now I can't judge him. And now Meech all of a sudden is welcomed back home. Right. And so now it's like, no, I don't want to take your money. You know, I don't want to take no gifts. I don't want to take. Now it's like, I appreciate that, son. I love you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that had to happen for Charles to kind of have a different outlook towards his son.
Exactly.
You know, like you're not a perfect man. Like you messed up. Just like Meech out here messing up, doing his thing. You messed up too, big time though. Like you done tore the family up, and now your wife is showing you, I don't want you no more, but I'm gonna show you what you're gonna be missing out for the rest of your life because I'm getting cute for my next man. It was to the point where they didn't even recognize, and Charles tried to over there looking like, who is that? And the boys was like, man, that's what got you in trouble in the first place.
You ain't playing
do you know that's his woman?
Yes. And he was looking all sad. I almost felt sorry for Charles.
I did.
I do. I feel sorry for Charles.
Right. What you mean I didn't and almost?
I didn't feel sorry for him.
I feel terrible for that man.
I feel bad for the man.
Yes, something else.
Y'all talking about some almost and I did. Y'all mean.
Listen, at least I said almost.
That's a little.
I didn't feel sorry for him.
I get it.
But you know what? Right. Charles gonna be all right. Wait till Meech take him to the A. He ain't go. Lucille who?
He gonna go in Magic City and act crazy.
Listen, them little moments of pleasure is not gonna take her place.
He gonna be seeing all of this scattered air. Pop, 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 pop.
And let me guess, when she go get her this rich guy,
life.
When she go get her this rich man that's balling the lifestyle she want, and he's treating her like dirt, she gonna be missing Charles.
Charles,
I don't know what rich guy balling she gonna get. But
that's what I want to know. And
like
he ain't a drug dealer,
right?
Looking like this.
They at least in their mid-40s, and she works.
So that'll be
but she work at Wendy's. Like I'm a baller. I'm not picking up mid-40s Wendy's workers.
The pastor.
Here you go. But if she walk out of there like she don't work at Wendy's, it's all good. She could hook somebody.
Hey,
she don't have to walk out with her uniform on.
You may be right, but I'm gonna put a 21-year-old next to her, and it just is what it is.
Why y'all fronting like women?
Here you go.
No, I'm saying if I'm a drug dealer that's trying to trick off, not
no.
Not me.
I was just being sarcastic when I said what I said when I said that.
I know, but I'm just saying. When I think Lamont said that she gonna have a rich man coming to pick her up and trick off, and I'm like, what rich drug dealer or whoever is gonna pick up a mid-40s Wendy's working woman talking about this pretty woman?
A God-fearing man.
Can I tell you?
A God-fearing man.
And he tried to fear between that.
Lamont got something to say.
Hey, didn't he fear putting that hand on that knee?
I can tell you.
Been splitting that check.
I can tell you. Who will spend money on a middle-aged black sister that works in Wendy's. Want me to tell you, Jay?
Oh, and the
old white man that wants some chocolate.
Oh God!
And he gonna have to cut.
It's always one of those.
And he probably smell like cigarettes and coffee.
That's
and being gay.
Terry wanted an older woman.
And being gay.
She got me somebody like her son Terry who want an older woman.
Oh man. Let me get y'all to this
Big
point.
Gay washes off, you know.
Man, but it lingers. It lingers. Like my granddaddy used to use that shit. He'd go in there and use Dial soap, and I still smell Ben fucking Gay. Okay, like he lived in my house. A man in my house name was Ben Gay, like Benjamin Crump.
Oh my God!
Yeah. I'm gonna get y'all out of here on this so we can get to the power review, ladies and gentlemen. In the very end, Meech goes to Magic City, meets up with Goldie. We get Fat back. thinking he's going to walk up in there and shoot somebody with a pump action gun. What the?
Who,
Anyway,
Big Mike?
Yes, man. Big Mike. Come on, Big Mike. I know you in here watching. You could have done
Y'all
better,
gotta cut him some slack. Cut my dude some slack.
No, I cannot cut no Big Mike no slack. Why did they let you go in there with a pump action gun? You didn't have no vest on, no nothing, and you just go right through the little streamers for the strippers, and you just start blasting as if nobody was gonna have a gun in that club. But anyway, I digress. I'll get y'all out of here on this. And I'll start with you, Jay. Who got shot in this situation? Did T and Markeisha get shot or just T?
No, I think that Markeisha definitely got shot, probably killed. And that's why he had that picture. And he may have got shot again because, I mean, damn, that was close range. So, I mean, he survived a lot of close range shots. Maybe he survived that. Speaking of close range, we saw old boy Big Man came in large and in charge with that shotty close range, man. He wasn't playing. He straight got lifted up out the door when he came.
So salty, man.
Hell yeah, boy. But
he was mad.
He should have came with something else, a semi-automatic or something.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
so he can spray up the room.
Yeah, he ain't come with enough guns, man.
And being big, your mobility is limited. So you was standing there, they was able to get you. You got to duck or something, hit the ground, roll.
Thank you.
Roll something, you know what I'm saying? They got
Jay get it. Jay get it. All I'm saying is you didn't have to walk through the Christmas green streamers. You could have just pulled one back because ain't nobody gonna see you.
Yeah, and just be like,
pull it back, see who you want to see. Then you can do the big reveal. Just but when you just walk through the doors, I hate to say this, Big Mike. I love you, my brother, but it ain't like you a hard target to miss. Okay, like they're gonna get you good, and they got you good. Monique got you, Meech got you, then she came and shot you in the head, talk some junk. But anyway, I kick it to you, Mooch. Who got shot up in this situation?
I want to agree with Jay. I think it was Markeisha that got shot up.
Oh wow!
I believe T might have got shot, but I think he might have. I think he was trying to protect her, but the way that he rolled up on him. First of all, I was pissed off with how he pulled up directly behind that car, and the car was like by the guardrail. Like, what are you doing?
I know.
Yeah.
Once you saw he wasn't stopping, you should have. I always leave an out for myself when I'm driving. You never know what's going. Well, maybe because I'm from the city, you never know what's gonna pop off. Somebody could walk up to you and try to jack you, like pull your car door and all of that other stuff. So I try to be aware of my surroundings.
But what you saying is right though, and they should have known that. And they from a city, like, you know what I mean?
They from a city like New York, like, where stuff like that is happening, where people gonna try your doors and see if they can yank you out of some shit.
Right.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to say the S word.
Oh, you good. Miss K, you get to finish this BMF's finale off. T Markeisha, what do you think happened, and what is going to be the ramifications for old Chin Check Saint?
Yeah, they're gonna get rid of him. I don't know how, but he gotta go. But I will say that I was annoyed by this being the last episode. I mean, the last scene, because I'm like, we know he survived. But then when I went back and watched it, and my son was like, well, you know who dies, right? And he just brought it to my attention, like, oh snap, that's right. So what I did was I went back to the first episode, and I'm looking at the picture, and I'm like, well, it's a picture of young Terry and Markeisha. It's not like it's him. It's the older Terry and Markeisha. And the way he looked at it, like he kind of sighed, like he was, sad. So it does. And whoever he was talking on the phone, look, maybe that's LaWanda. LaWanda still's with him to this day. Remember A1 since day one. So I'm just like, I think Markeisha's probably dead, folks. That was a short-lived thing. Oh, we about to go house hunting and all that. No, you're not.
Damn. And that's a good point about LaWanda. I forgot about her. So yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
She's still with him through all of that. They've been through a lot.
Yeah.
A good woman right there, boy. See how a good woman will ride you in thick and thin, J-Mo, in thick and thin, in sickness and in health. For richer or for poor, you still giving up them draws. That's what I'm talking about. Good woman right there. Good woman.